You want to know how you can close over 70% rather than 20%? It's not about saying the perfect thing. It's your authority and it's your tone and your ability to be able to challenge. So in today's video, I'll be sharing a role play I did with one of my mastermind members. And you're going to see exactly the type of tone I use, how do I challenge, and how do I get people to actually be specific about their problems and their goals so you actually have leverage in a sales conversation. Now, this is going to be a B2B role play. I am role playing somebody who is selling a offer to business owners. But I've closed over $8 million in sales myself. I sold B2C, B2B, and this is the same system that I've used to help Keenan go from 5K per month to 68K per month selling B2B, and Nitesh, who went from 0 to over 50,000 per month selling B2C. There's not much of a difference between selling B2B, B2C. So in this role play, you'll see exactly how I go about it. Take notes, pay attention, and if you want me to work with you one-on-one, check the first link out in the description. But if not, let's dive into the role play. Okay, cool. So it's like, hey, can you hear me? Can you see me all right?
Yep.
All right, cool, man. So it looks like you booked in about possibly getting some help growing your business. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Made it to the right spot. Just so we're on the same page, man, what made you want to go ahead and book in the call today? Like, how can I help?
Yeah. I mean, I seen the ad online,
Yeah.
on Facebook, and you guys really stood out a little bit differently than everything else I've seen in the space.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you know, my agency has been stuck at 20,000 a month. I can't
Okay.
seem to really figure out some
Yeah.
predictable client acquisition. It's just kind of up and down month over month. So I'm hoping maybe you guys have something in place that can kind of build me some more consistency.
Yeah, potential, man. We could definitely dive into it. And when you say like predictable client acquisition, I guess if you take a look back at the business currently, what are you running into right now that makes you feel like maybe it's just not quite as predictable as you'd want it to be?
Well, everything I've tried up to this point, we can't seem to get
Okay.
clients on a calendar, right? Like we've relied on referrals
Yeah.
and in my internal network, but it's obviously
Hmm.
that's going to dry out eventually.
Okay.
And we're not growing we've been stuck at this rate for the last 3 to 6 months. We're not really making any progress to grow. And
Okay.
as soon as we sign one client, we lose another. So it's just a constant
Yeah.
back and
Could be.
forth.
Yeah, that could be trouble, man. Are you doing anything else besides just referrals in your personal network?
I've tried paid ads, it didn't
Okay.
work.
Okay.
I tried some cold outreach. It was just time
So
consuming.
we've
Also,
tried some stuff, but the only way we've actually gotten clients in is through referrals in your network.
yeah,
Okay. And on a typical month, how many like new leads, like people inquiring, do you get per month?
like one or two, and they're normally not a good fit anyway, so it doesn't
Okay.
yield in anything.
Okay. So then on a typical, let's just say like over, because how long have you been in business for?
About 8 months.
Okay. So we've been in business 8 months, and during those 8 months, how many clients have we had?
Right now, we work with about 10, and we do with
Okay.
20,000 a month. So on average, we charge $2,000 retainers to our clients,
Okay. Okay.
and it's
So
only been the
yeah.
last 3 to 4 months that we've been at 20. So before that, we were really stuck between 10 to 15. Got
Okay.
lucky, couple of referrals. We didn't
Yeah.
lose our clients in the process.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have 10 right now.
Yeah. And then when you do say we, who do you mean by we? Just so we're on the same
Uh,
page.
yeah, just me and a couple of VAs I have. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
only me as the owner. Yeah.
Okay. No, that makes sense, man. And when you say like 20,000 per month, so we've been stuck there for, you said three, like past couple months?
Yeah, about 3 months.
Okay. Um, well, I guess for you, because some people are fine, like hitting that 20K per month, more coasting. Well, why do you feel like just with the leads or referrals and everything you're doing, like it's just not quite enough for you to grow the way that you're wanting to?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just I don't totally know what I'm doing, right? It's just I've tried stuff based on my own level of knowledge and what I found
Yeah.
online, couple different courses and stuff I've bought here and there, but nothing seems to
Okay.
actually translate into a real measurable result.
Okay.
That's kind of getting me over the hurdle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's just I'm trying stuff and nothing seems to be
Yeah.
working.
And for you, like, why is it actually important for you to like grow the business like now, though?
I'm just sick and tired of being stuck at this revenue, right? Like it's a battle back and
Why is
forth,
that?
and I mean because I wake up, thinking like if I lose my current clients, I don't have anyone to
Okay.
replace them, right? So my income is always kind of there's tension there because if I lose clients,
Yeah.
nothing replaces it. So it's just a matter of
Yeah.
time before everything kind of comes
Yeah.
crashing and burning.
Well, when you say tension, like, what do you mean by that specifically?
Well, I'm just kind of on edge because I'm in, obviously I'm thinking about all the clients I'm working with. I have to put an extra time and effort to ensure that they're happy
Yeah.
because like I said, if I lose them,
Yeah.
I have nothing to replace it, right? So my income
Yeah.
is kind of always got a gun to its head because
Yeah.
ultimately if they're gone, my revenue's
Mhm.
equally gone. You know what I mean?
And have we been in a position where a few times, like, we have lost clients and, like, it put us in that position, or has this actually shown up?
Yeah, I mean, the first few months, that's exactly what was happening. We'd sign 2
Yeah.
clients, we'd lose 1 client, or we'd sign 3 clients, we'd lose 3
Yeah.
clients. It's only been the last few months
Yeah.
we've gotten lucky that we could sign some clients and they actually
Yeah.
stay on with us, but
Yeah.
we just don't have any way
Mhm.
to add more clients at an accelerated
Yeah.
rate.
And then, like, those clients, like, dropping down and then our income dropping down, like, what impact does it actually have more, like, on the business?
Well, I mean, obviously, it stops us from growing, you know,
Yeah.
and I don't wanna be stuck at this income level forever because I know there's other
Yeah.
people in the agency space that are doing, much larger
Yeah.
numbers than me, and
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
I
feel
guess,
like if
like,
I
to take other people out of it, right? Because if you really think about it more, like, internally, like, right now, we have, like you said, like, a gun to our head, like, when it comes to our clients and our income. I guess, like, how does that actually feel on your end? Like, basically feeling like a hostage inside your own business.
yeah, I mean, it's stressful and frustrating, you know?
In what
Like,
way?
well, just we've had the agency going for so long now and we're not
Yeah.
making any progress, so I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like at some point, we have to figure out a way to grow this thing. We can't kinda last like this forever. It's just too stressful, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And money's not good enough to kinda
Yeah.
always be stressed about losing clients.
Yeah. And because it sounds like for you, it's, like, definitely time to make a change then, right?
Yeah, I mean, if there's something that makes sense, I'm not
Yeah.
opposed to it.
But it just comes down to, because everyone is a little bit different when it comes to that change. So, I guess, like, why actually look for maybe, like, outside help to help you actually streamline that process rather than just, I don't know, just try to figure all the lead generation stuff out on your own?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a combination of have tried other things and can't seem to
Okay.
make it work, and then
Okay.
the other side of it is I'm sure there's probably a lot that I don't even know, and I don't
Yeah.
totally know where to access that information,
Yeah.
or if there even is something else. Maybe I'm doing everything right, and I'm just not
Yeah.
good enough at it, or maybe there's something I'm not doing or something that I'm missing that I just
Potentially.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely, like, some room to grow, right? So it's good
Yeah.
that we've identified that. But in terms of if you actually had a more reliable system, because that's what it sounds like. We just need something more reliable, bring clients in, because so we can steadily grow. How many
Mhm.
new clients do you feel like you could be getting in on a monthly basis if you just had a actual flow of, leads coming in?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely take on 5 to 10 new clients a month, right? And
Okay.
then obviously after maybe 10, we'd probably hire another person so we can
Yeah, yeah.
keep growing that, but
But if we're
that's
talking about
kinda
5 to 10 clients, like, each month, like, typically, what's the lifetime value? Like, how long does a client actually stay with you guys?
about
Do you know, just
6
ballpark?
months. Yeah, about 6 months, so, like, about
Okay.
12,000.
Okay. So if it's, like, 1 good month to 2 decent months, we're talking about, like, doubling what you're doing. We're going from 20 to 40,
Yeah.
right? That's without hiring anyone else. So it's, like, just right now, because we don't actually have a consistent lead flow in place, we're leaving at least 20K, like, on the table each and every month just with our current level of, like, capacity. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, could be trouble for sure, right?
Yeah.
But help me understand, just because it sounds like this has been going on for a little bit. Besides, you reaching out today and us talking, what have you done about actually getting hands-on help? That way you could get the lead generation more ironed out, so you could actually double the income in the agency.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've purchased a couple courses over time,
Yeah.
um, between 500 and $1,000. Didn't
Okay.
really do
So
anything
some of,
for
like,
me.
the more, like, basic stuff, Right, but I'm saying, like, what have you done about actually getting, like, hands-on, more professional help? So, like, that way, again, like, you could get something built out.
Nothing yet. I mean, I took a call with
Okay.
someone like 30 days ago. Again, it was a good ad.
Yeah,
Um, I didn't I didn't really feel like it was the right thing for me. Again, it was more so just courses and stuff and coaching calls.
yeah.
So
So
I
it's
didn't
like
feel like they were gonna help me figure it out. Like I need someone to actually kinda hold my hand to an extent to help me show
okay,
me the
so you
right way.
need more, like, hands-on help. So then
Yeah.
what's prevented you the past, like, 3 months of, like, going out and finding that hands-on help? That way you could actually get these systems up and going.
I mean, I guess I wasn't necessarily looking for it. I just didn't really find the right,
Yeah,
the right program or the right fit, right?
yeah.
I just
Can I share a perspective?
yeah.
Because if our lead generation has kind of been an issue the entire time, the entire 8 months, ultimately, whose responsibility is it to go out and actually find a way that we can fix it?
Well, it's mine.
Right. So, you could be real with me, man, because I'm on your team. What's actually prevented us from going out and, like, finding that hands-on help, that hand-holding that we feel like we need? That way we could actually get to the point where, we're not dealing with this anymore.
I mean, I guess I just didn't prioritize it to
Yeah.
take a step forward and actually put time into finding someone to help me.
Yeah, and I appreciate you being open about that, right? Because like, sometimes that's hard to admit, but can you see how
Yeah.
that lack of just you prioritizing that has kinda led us to being where we're at right now? Are you okay with me
Yeah.
saying that?
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Because if we had to put a number to it, over these past 8 months, us not prioritizing actually getting the hands-on help, like, what do you feel like this has actually cost us, if we had to put a number to it?
I mean, a couple 100,000 at least at this point.
Right. Because if we're talking about, um, at least, like, 20K per month, right? Like, we're saying, like, on the lower end, like, 20,000 times 8, then just, like, on the lower end, we're talking about, like, 160,000 that we left on the
Yeah.
table. Does,
Yeah. Kind of sucks when you put it in front of me like that, but yeah.
yeah. Well, does that number seem right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, like, is that way of thinking, like, just not making us priorities, like, that worth keeping moving forward if we actually want something different?
Now I want to get my 160,000.
Right. And it's like, and that's the first thing. That's the very first step because, and the only reason why I ask is because it's like, if you give somebody the perfect diet plan in the world, but they don't have the right mentality to find, actually follow it, like, what type of results do they get?
Not good ones.
Right, exactly. So it's like, it's yes, actually having the skill set of getting leads, but it's also about being the business owner that solves the problems and do the things that we know we need to do. You get what I mean?
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I'll promise you right now, if you're that business owner who doesn't have a care in the world about where his leads are coming from, you're making 40,000 per month. I'm telling you right now, you'd have a different level of confidence about you. You walk differently. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Just right now, we're the business owner who's stuck at 20,000 per month, right? With a gun to our head with our clients. Is that right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So I have to ask, are you okay seeing the person who we have been? Because if you are, I'm the first one to tell you just keep doing what you're doing.
No,
Well, why not?
I'm ready to kind of, I mean, I'm ready to start doing the right things and prioritizing the right things so I can keep it moving at the, the growth rate that I think is possible. I have the team
Yeah.
there, right? The team's
Yeah.
there to take on more clients. I just can't
Yeah.
give them enough work because I don't know how to
Yeah, and
get
it
new
comes down
clients.
to, like, us growing to be able to be the person who can give them clients. But naturally,
Yeah.
when we do grow, like, things have to die off.
Yeah.
So for you, like, what do you really need to let go of in order to grow into the entrepreneur who can be making 40,000 per month and beyond?
I mean, I guess just really put more effort into prioritizing fixing the issue, right?
Mm,
And not just kind of coasting and hoping I find it. I actually, take
yeah,
action to figure out the
yeah.
solution.
You don't wanna be that guy who coasts, do you?
No, not anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Not after
And
seeing
I
those
have to
numbers.
ask, I do have to ask because it's a hard thing we have to look at. But if you stay that guy who does coast for the rest of his life, like, how would that actually feel?
I mean, I guess I feel like it's a waste of my ability and my ambition,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah,
I have these higher level goals. I
yeah,
haven't been able to figure out how to hit them.
yeah. Okay. Are you
Right.
willing to allow that stuff to go to waste?
No.
Okay. So let's talk about it, man. Because ultimately, when we're talking about getting the goals, It's like, yes, the money does mean something, but ultimately it's a number on a screen, right? It's like, it's what it does for you. So for you, let's just say the next 3 to 6 months, ultimately, if you're able to really dial this stuff in, where are you looking to be at like monthly in terms of actual revenue in the business?
I mean, I'd like to get to 50, 60K a month is kind of
Okay.
the next big step.
Okay.
Um,
Well, would you like to get there or do you need to get there? Because there is a difference.
yeah, I mean, I guess I need to get there because I'm tired of
Okay.
being at 20, you know?
I like to hear it, man. Now, when we're talking about 60,000 per month, what's that profit wise? Just like ballpark.
Um, we would profit wise, we'd probably be at 30 to 40,000 a month. We're
Okay.
pretty lean
So it's
right
like,
now. So
40K per month in profit. And how does that compare to how much profit we're doing per month right now?
right now I make like 10 to 12 in
Okay.
profit.
Okay. So we're talking about like 4Xing the profit,
Yeah.
which again, no small feat. But at the end of the day, again, it's just a number. So for you to go from 10,000 to 40,000 per month in profit, like, what actual difference does that make for you?
Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't be so stressed about money all the time because
Yeah.
it's substantially more. And I guess,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can do more things I want to do. I can travel more. I
Yeah.
can give more to my partner,
Yeah.
family.
Well, give more to your partner.
I mean, I guess just, be able to spend more on her and the things that she wants to do versus kind of being
Yeah.
a little strict on where our money's going because we don't make
Okay.
enough.
Well, like, what are some of the things that, like, you wanna be, like, less strict about?
I guess just,
Uh-huh.
if we want to go on a shopping spree, we can do it.
Yeah.
Right. If we want to go just buy stuff for the
Yeah.
sake of buying it because we want it, we're in a position that we could actually do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
so you
And,
can
and
afford
not
some of,
have
like,
to,
the nicer things.
yeah, not have to, get in an argument about money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay. What else? What else would that actually, like, allow you to do? Like, okay, you can go shopping a little bit, like, that's fun, but, like, how would it actually, like, tangibly change things?
I mean, with that kind of money, we could definitely invest more into the business for even, higher
Yeah,
level training. Cause then the next
yeah.
logical step is like,
Oh,
how can we get
100%.
to a
And we
hundred
and we
thousand?
we always know we need to reinvest into the business and continue to grow, but nobody walks over broken glass just to see numbers increase, right? Like, it has to
Yeah.
mean something along the way. So for you to go from, like, 10 to 40, besides, like, yeah, like, being able to pay for, like, nicer things, like, what how would life really be different than it, like, currently is now?
This is really good, dude. I'm struggling to like put together an answer.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I guess it's just I can put more money aside and
Okay.
I can kind of do everything I want without having to have a number kind of limit me. So
Okay.
day to day, I'm not so stressed anymore about
Yeah.
financial situation. It's more so just what do I want to do today, and I can kind of
Yeah.
do it.
Well, what are some of the things you actually wanna do?
I mean, I like to travel, so more vacations, maybe higher end vacations where I can spend
Yeah.
more.
Why travel?
I'm up here in Canada, man, so
Yeah,
um,
fair enough.
like to
Alright.
go somewhere tropical and somewhere warmer.
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
Um, I like Florida. Florida's great.
Okay.
I go there once or twice a year now. I'd like to go there
Yeah.
7 to
Yeah.
10 times if I could,
Okay.
right? But
And
just
would you
financially,
be
we couldn't.
yeah, you'd be going alone or you'd be taking your partner?
I'd be taking her with me, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's
And that's the
fantastic,
other
man,
thing,
and
that
yeah.
doubles the expense, so
Yeah, no, for sure,
yeah.
right? And it's interesting, man, because it sounds like, it's like, yeah, take the weight off of us, but also, do more things, but it sounds like really make sure you can provide for her as well.
Yeah.
So where do you feel like that drive to really provide like that comes from, or like why is that so important to you?
I wanna be the provider, so, I don't wanna have to rely on her income to
Yeah,
substitute maybe what I'm not doing enough of,
yeah,
because right now, like, I just don't make enough to really confidently be the
yeah,
provider of the household, and I don't like that.
yeah,
I want
yeah,
that to switch.
yeah. And if it were able to switch, you're able to raise it up. Is that something potentially like you could retire her, or she'd still work, but it just less of like a focus?
I mean, if I could retire her, I would absolutely do that, right? I'd never been in the position to even
Yeah, yeah,
consider it. right?
Well, if you did think about it, right? Because when we are like running towards something, it's important to have like what we're running towards like in mind. So it's like that way we run as quick as possible, right?
Yeah.
So you being able to retire your partner, like what would that actually do for you, like personally?
I mean, it would really make me feel accomplished and like I have some greater purpose than what I've done up to this point, right?
Yeah.
Because I kind of beat myself up on like, am I doing the right things?
Uh,
And I'm not at the level I want to be. So I mean, like
yeah.
it's frustrating,
Yeah.
right?
And if you had to like picture it, you telling her like, "Hey, pack your bags. We're going to Florida. But also, by the way, when we come back, you don't actually have to go back to work. Like I have it." Like to see the look on her face, like you being able to tell her that, like how would that make you feel?
I mean, there'd be no greater feeling. I'd finally feel like I made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I do have to ask though, like with how we've been showing up and with the leads and everything that we have been getting and how we've been growing the business so far, if nothing does change with how we are getting our leads or how we're running the business, like what's the likelihood that we're going to be able to have that conversation with her in the next, 6 to 12 months if nothing changes?
I mean, at this rate, it's not going to happen. Like I have to figure it out in some capacity because I haven't been able to on my own. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. And it's like, and I appreciate that because like right now we know what we're running towards. And if I put somebody on a 100-meter line and they're running towards a gold medal, like for you, that gold medal is, retire the partner, be more stress free, not have to deal with arguments, go shopping, all that stuff. If I take that same runner and they're running towards a gold, if there's a tiger behind them, do you think they'll run faster?
yeah, I hope so.
Right. It's
They
a
should.
huge
Yeah,
work, right?
yeah.
So for you, like what's that tiger? Like, what happens if we can ever make the money to take the pressure off of her, that we can really step into the role of being a provider to where we can go on the trips and things just stay how they have been for another 6 months, another year, another 2 years? Like, what happens if things stay the same?
Sorry, you're gonna have to ask the beginning part of that question again.
Mm.
Can you just say that part again?
Yeah. So it's like, well, what happens if we don't do anything about this? We really can't step into the role of the provider. We can't take the pressure off of her, right? And we just keep on doing what we're doing now in the business for the next 6 months, year, 2 years down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I guess nothing changes.
Yeah.
Because
And some
it's been
people are
6,
fine
8
with like
months. I
nothing
still haven't
changing.
figured it out. Yeah.
Right? But like for you, what would be the actual day-to-day impact of things not changing?
I mean, the frustration will just keep growing, right? And I, you know, I can't keep doing things the same for this long and
Yeah.
not get a different result. Like
Yeah.
it's
And
stressful,
and
right?
the real tough question I have to ask too, man, like what impact do you feel like that actually have on the relationship? Like 6 months, another year of this frustration continuing and rising.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I never really thought about it from that way, but I mean, I guess over time there would probably be some resentment growing because I'm all my time is focused into this, but I'm not
Mm,
making real progress. So it's just
yeah.
all my time's eaten away, and I'm not actually
Yeah.
growing and moving the way I want it to. Right?
Okay. Are we willing to allow that to happen?
I hope not anymore.
Okay.
Like I
But
said,
let's show
if the solution makes sense, I feel like
well, it's
I'm
like take us out of it in terms of the solution, because like ultimately, whose responsibility is it? Who decides if this continues or not?
me.
Right. So it just comes down to, are you actually willing to make a change?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
like, why now though? Because we can be that person who's new year, new me, right? We kick this down
Mhm.
the road. Like, why not just be that guy? Like, why actually do it now?
'Cause enough is enough, man. You know, I'm once you kinda put the numbers in front of me, I realize, that's the potential that's there, and I need a way to get it. And I can't
Okay.
I haven't been able to figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, you sound pretty serious about it, man. Because I mean, based off what you're telling me, especially when you're talking about, actually getting something more reliable in place, like what we're doing would definitely work for what you're looking for.
So if it would help, I can take you through like how how the process actually works. Now we can actually generate some more leads in the business. Would that help?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, then I'll take it from there.
That's crazy.
So if you found this helpful, go ahead, leave a like down below, drop a comment. And if you want to get sold, right, if you want to hop on a sales call, or if you want any potential help from me to work on with you one-on-one, like I did with this gentleman here, go ahead, check out the link in the description. But if not, then I'll see you on the next video.